Hi everybody! Today is the last day of the Inkvent calendar, and this means that we have Christmas today. So I wish everyone a Merry Christmas for those of you that celebrate. And today's ink is Race Eclase. It's a dark purple ink with some shimmer. And here it looks like a green golden shimmer, maybe with a little bit of purple. And it doesn't say here on the bottle if it is a chameleon ink or normal shimmer, but I think it is a chameleon ink, chameleon shimmer. And as promised, I tried a different lighting today, so please let me know in the commentary section if this is better for you or not. First I tried the yellow warm lightning, but I have to say this is the wrong ink to try this out, because with the yellow ink, with the yellow light, this ink looks black on the page, and it isn't black. But I will show you this when we are right at the writing sample. So first, here is the ink chromatography, and you see here we have a rose color, then we have here a bluish purple, and then it seems that we have here a very dark purple, like the color of an eggplant or melanzani. And I'm not sure if this dark color is just a saturation of this dark or of this bluish purple, or if this is here a third ink or a third dye that is in the ink. But at least we have here a rose and a bluish purple. Here you see the ink on the Rhodian notepad. And you see here we have a little bit of show through or ghosting, and I also had this on the Rhodia Gold book and the Oxford Optic paper, but it was not very drastically, so it didn't disturb me a lot. But I had no feathering, no bleed through with those papers, so this ink behaved very well. Here you see this is a very wet ink, and I have a dry time from 30 seconds. And here the water resistance. You can see here that there stays ink behind, but I also have to say that here with the letter T, the camera shows it much more prominent than it is in real life. Here a lot of the leather is gone, so I would say this ink is partly water resistant. Here's the ink when it is still wet. You see here it's a very nice bluish purple. It reminds me of aubergine or melanzani or eggplant, whatever you will call it. It's very, very nice. So, and here you can see this shimmer. Then the Rhodia Gold book, the cream colored paper, and here you see even with this light, this ink looks almost black. And only when I come a little bit closer, here you can see a little bit better the color. And I will now switch the ink coloring, the light color, so that you can see maybe. Maybe here this is better. So this is the more cooler light that I had originally. And this was the warmer yellow light. But with this the ink comes through too dark, in my opinion. So this would be the middle thing between the yellow and the cold lightning. So please let me know in the commentary section which one you would prefer. I will show you this again with the Oxford optic paper, because here we have a white paper which has a little bit of a bluish tint. First, here is how the ink looks on the whole page. Here, when I bring you closer, here you see a little bit of the shimmer. And here, I'll try to bring you a little bit closer, maybe. So this is the middle lightning. This would be the bluish lightning. This would be the yellow, the warmer lightning. This is the middle ground. So which one do you prefer? Please let me know. Now the ink comparison. The ink comparison. Here you see the swatch card of the ink with this greenish yellow shimmer. And as you can see, this ink also has a golden sheen. But this sheen I have not seen in the writing itself. It's only here on the swatch card. And what I also have to say, this ink is very lubricated. And it flowed very well in the pen, and I had no problems also on the Rhodia Gold book. It was very nice to write with it on the Rhodia paper. But on the Oxford optic paper, because it is so lubricated, I had some troubles to control the pen. So it was not that an easy writing experience. But now to the ink comparison. Here we have the, as I said, the Rese Glass. Then here we have Tranquility, another shimmer ink that we had in this purple Inkvent calendar. And here maybe from the green Inkvent calendar, another shimmer ink, so that you can see the differences. And now I will flip the card for the non-shimmer inks. You have Imperial Purple, but you see here Imperial Purple is way lighter in tone. Festive Joy is also lighter in tone. Also Lavender and Pansy. Pansy is also more red in tone, and Lavender would be lighter and more blue. And here you have Purple Dream, which is also dark ink, but is more red in tone. Here's Majestic Purple, which is also lighter in tone. Then Harmony from the red Inkvent calendar has more gray in it. Amazing Amethyst would be the same. Then here is Diamine Violet, which is more blue in tone. Then I have here Purple Rain, which is a German exclusive ink. But Purple Rain is darker in tone and has more blue in it, and also maybe more gray. Then here's Scribble Purple, which is also a bit darker in tone and has more gray in it. Master of Puppets is another German exclusive, which is more like a burgundy, more red in tone. And Diamond Eclipse is more blue in tone and is lighter. Grape is more red in tone. Then one more shimmer ink from last year from the green Inkvent that I forgot. This is Deck the Halls. Here without the shimmer, but Deck the Halls is more red and grey in tone. Then here is Damson, which is also lighter in tone and has more red in it. And here I have Purple Bow from the blue Inkvent calendar, but this is more blue in tone. Then here is Cross Violet, but Cross Violet is dark, it's not darker, it's lighter in tone. And from Pilot is also much more lighter in tone, the Murasaku Shikibu. Then from Robert Oster, I have the Shimmer Ink Las Vegas, which is lighter in tone and more blue. The Velvet Crush is more red in tone and is lighter. Muddy Crown is also lighter in tone and has more gray and blue in it. Purple Rock is also has more gray and maybe more blue in it. Purple Jazz has also more blue in it. Sydney Lavender has more gray and more blue in it. Sailor Shikiori Ishigur is lighter in tone and has more gray and more blue in it. And Lamy Crystal Azurite is more blue. I have one ink that is similar in tone. It's another Diamine ink, and it is here Mombodo's Hat, but Mombodo's Hat is a little bit more red in tone. So when I bring you closer, I hope the camera can pick it up. Here you see Mombodo's Hat. Maybe here it's the best where you can see it, that it has slightly more reddish tone to it. But I think they're very similar. Now the price comparison. Here are the shops where you can buy this ink. So this was today's ink and the last ink of the Inkvent calendar. It was very fun to do all the swatching and trying out these different inks. I wish you a wonderful Christmas, a joyful and peaceful time with your family and friends. I hope you have a great time today. All the best to you. Bye bye.